has 1 Nick Round Peggy, 2 Lively Irvin, 3 AC Zulu, 4 KT Molly, 5 Freezing Forecast, 6 Premier Shadow, 7 outside is Captain Nichols. Your trailer is 8 Graham Gale. Here they come. And placing a Lively Irvin, KT Molly up on the outside as they race into the first turn. Lively Irvin, KT Molly drives up 2 on the outside. Nick Round Peggy up the rail third. Outside now settling in fourth, Freezing Forecast. Captain Nichols racing fifth. They're moving to the opening quarter. It's a Lively Irvin with the lead up front. KT Molly parked out, driving second. Nick Round Peggy third. Fourth is Freezing Forecast. Captain Nichols racing in 5. Back in 6 is AC Zulu, Graham Gale, and the Premier Shadow trails. On to the 3/8 they go. Your leader up front is a Lively Irvin. Has it by 2. KT Molly racing second. Nick Round Peggy third. 31 seconds by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come. Racing through the stretch. They approach the half-mile mark. And Lively Irvin is still your leader up front. Has it now by 2. KT Molly second. Captain Nichols brushing up quickly outside fourth. Now third outside goes for second spot. Nick Round Peggy racing fourth. Freezing Forecast moves wide in 5. From 6, AC Zulu, Graham Gale, and Premier Shadow trails. 102 and 2 by the half. Going by the 5/8. They move down the backstretch. Captain Nichols up on the outside is moving to the front. KT Molly now racing second as they go to the 3/4 mile mark. It's Captain Nichols by 2. KT Molly second. AC Zulu driving quickly up on the outside in 3. Lively Irvin, Nick Round Peggy fifth. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. 1:35 by the 3/4 off the final turn for home. It's Captain Nichols. KT Molly, here comes AC Zulu up on the outside. AC Zulu, Captain Nichols at the rail. It's Captain Nichols. AC Zulu's coming back on. It's gonna be Captain Nichols to win it. AC Zulu second. Nick Round Peggy will be 3. To the wire is unofficial winner of race 1, your number 7 entry, Captain Nichols. 10-year-old pacing Black Gelding by Captain Courageous from the Danby Witching Widow under Ted Smallwood, Charlottetown. Teddy in the back for his 6th winning drive of the season, the mile 2:07 and 4 with 7. Captain Nichols. Top of the stretch has 1 Nick Round Chip, 2 Ray's Shadow, 3 Mary Minuet, 4 JR Lucky Star, 5 Becky's Dandy, 6 Sparkling Sunshine, 7 outside Rage Unite. Your trailer is 8 I'm a Rebel 2. Here they come. Race number 2, top of the stretch, has 8 starters. Here they come. They're off and pacing Becky's Dandy quickly away to tack him out of there. Nick Robb chipped that along the rail second. JR Lucky Star up on the outside going third. At the rail in 4 is I'm a Rebel 2. They get on by the 8th and up the back stretch they go, moving to the opening quarter, led by Becky's Dandy up front. JR Lucky Star outside. Now showing second at the rail is a Nick Robb chip. JR Lucky Star finds the rail third. Fourth is Sparkling Sunshine. Mary Minuet looks at it from 5, way up on the outside in 6. Ray's Shadow. From 7, I'm a Rebel 2. And Ray Junite trails. On to the 3/8 they go. 31-2 by the opening quarter. It's Becky's Dandy with the lead up front. Nick Robb chip gets closer second. Sparkling Sunshine parked out shows third. JR Lucky Star up the rail in 4. Up outside in 5 is Ray's Shadow. Mary Minuet. I'm a Rebel 2. And Ray Junite trails. They're now halfway home. And Becky's Dandy is still your leader up front. Nick Robb chip second. Sparkling Sunshine parked out third. JR Lucky Star at the rail in 4. Ray Shadow out there in 5. From 6 at the rail is Mary Minuet. Ray Junite. I'm a Rebel 2 trails 104-3 by the half. Racing on by the 5/8 mark. Becky's Dandy's your leader up front. Sparkling Sunshine drives up 2 on the outside. Nick Robb chip now racing third. Ray's Shadow parked out driving 4th. Out the rail 5th is JR Lucky Star. They go by the 3/4. On top is Becky's Dandy outside second. Sparkling Sunshine. Nick Robb chip out the rail third. Ray's Shadow. I'm a Rebel 2 is coming 3 wide from the back outside in 5. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. 1:38 by the 3/4. It's Becky's Dandy taking him on home. Nick Robb chip racing second. Sparkling Sunshine back up on the outside. Sparkling Sunshine's coming on. It's gonna be too close to call between Sparkling Sunshine and Becky's Dandy. We'll need a picture. Official winner of race 2, your number 6 entry, Sparkling Sunshine. 4-year-old facing Baymare by Armbro Splurge from the Dan Baby Mamie. Only Rolly Walker of Charlottetown. Rolly in the back for his first driving park win of the season. The mile 2:09-2 becomes a maiden record for 6, Sparkling Sunshine. Three, top of the stretch, has 1 You'll See, 2 I Love Friday, 3 Mitchell's Pride, 4 Sonica Savannah, 5 Island Gazelle, 6 Cape Town Castle, 7 Outside Gyro, 1 Trailer 8 Utah's Jolly. Here they come. Pacing Mitchell's Pride quickly away. You'll See coming down along the rail. Off the rail showing 30. Utah's Elsie. Up on the outside, Cape Town Castle 4th. They drive into the first turn and getting on by the 8th. You'll See is your early leader up front. Racing from 2 Mitchell's Pride. Utah's Jolly looks at it from 3. Up on the outside, parked 4th, Cape Town Castle. Mitchell's Pride out from 2, looks for the lead, gets it past the opening quarter. It's now Mitchell's Pride pacing on top. You'll See racing second. Utah's Jolly now third. 4th is Sonica Savannah. Cape Town Castle racing in 5. On to the 3/8 they go. Mitchell's Pride your leader as they swing for the half. Quarter mile pace 31-1. Here comes Utah's Jolly up on the outside second. now racing it along the rail third. As they approach the half-mile mark, you'll see Sonica Savannah swings wide in 4. From 5, outside Island Gazelle goes to a break. In 6, Cape Town Castle Gyro. Well back, I Love Friday racing into the paddock turn. Second time, Mitchell's Pride, your leader up front. You'll see racing second to Utah's Jolly moves outside third. Sonica Savannah up the rail in 4. From 5, Cape Town Castle. They're moving down the backstretch second time. After a half of 103. On top is Mitchell's Pride, Utah's Jolly gaining ground on the outside second. Cape Town, a Castle full of pace going wide third. You'll see inside fourth. Sonica Savannah moving up on the outside quickly now. Fourth drives on as they swing off the final turn for home. 3/4, 134. Utah's Jolly. Here comes Cape Town Castle. Sonica Savannah swinging 3 wide. It's Utah's Jolly on top. Way up on the outside. Sonica Savannah's coming on. It's gonna be Sonica Savannah to win it. Utah's Jolly second. Third is Cape Town Castle. Winner of race 3, number 4 entry, Sonica Savannah. 4-year-old pacing Bay Mare by Trooper Chip from the Damn Lady Widower. Only Vaughn Doyle of Charlottetown. Vaughn in the bike for his 24th winning drive of the season. The mile 2:05 and 1 becomes a new race record for 4 Sonica Savannah. Top of the stretch has 1 Spring Fourth, 2 Linda's Color, 3 Cobblewood Chip, 4 Triple K, 5 Belgay Dreamer, 6 Link, 7 outside Flying Patrol, 1 trailer, 8 Island Gem. Here they come. They're up and placing there 5 wide as they race into the first turn. Spring Fourth down along the rail. Cobblewood Chip. Triple K's up 3 wide on the outside as they race into the first turn. Spring Fourth on top. Triple K settling in second. Island Gem third. Up on the outside, 3 wide fourth. Now third driving on is Belgay Dreamer as they race to the opening quarter. It's Spring Fourth on top. Belgay Dreamer gives chase out the leader outside. Second moving wide third is Cobblewood Chip. Triple K now racing it along the rail fourth. Island Gem from 5, Link Linda's Cover, and Flying Patrol trails. Off the top turn they come. Driving up on the outside, Belgay Dreamer going to the top. 30-4 by the opening quarter. Driving up outside second is Cobblewood Chip. Spring Fourth at the rail now. Third Link moves up on the outside in 4. From 5 Triple K, they're now halfway home. And a Cobblewood Chip outside is pacing to the top. Belgay Dreamer second, Link outside third. Spring Fourth now fourth. Linda's Cover outside in 5. Triple K, Flying Patrol, and Island Gem trails 102 and 3 by the half, going by the 5/8 mark. They are racing in pairs down the back stretch to the 3/4. Cobblewood Chip outside. Belgay Dreamer, there goes Link going 3 wide to join the leaders up on the outside. Outside between horses now fourth Triple K. Linda's Cover 3 wide and 5. They are in a bunch up front moving to the 7/8. Cobblewood Chip by a neck. Belgay Dreamer's coming back on Link. Linda's Cover's coming with a late rush 4 wide. They are 5 wide as they swing for home. 1:34 and 2 by the 3/4. Belgay Dreamer, Linda's Cover, Flying Patrol is coming up on the outside. Flying Patrol looks to win it all. He will. Flying Patrol, Linda's Cover second. Cobblewood Chip back on for 3. your official winner of race 4, your number 7 entry, Flying Patrol. 7-year-old Pacing Bay gelding by Eastwood Flying By from the Dan Down Patrol. Only Michael McLean and Lewis McCarran of Valleyfield. Vince Bolton picks up his 20th winning drive of the season. Mile 2:05 and 4:47, Flying Patrol. Ladies and gentlemen, across the track in front of the old judges stand, we have a couple of Old Home Week driving awards to be presented here this evening. The first award is the Humpty Dumpty Foods Trophy that goes to the top percentage driver during Old Home Week of last week. And winning it this year, we thank Derek Cook and the good folks at Humpty Dumpty Foods here on Prince Edward Island for this award. Winning it was Joe Smallwood. Great luck in the Sire Stakes last week. Joe compiled an average of 4:22 for Old Home Week. Making the presentation, Derek Cook of Humpty Dumpty Foods. Nice round of applause, Joe Smallwood, winning the Humpty Dumpty Foods top percentage driver for Old Home Week. The second major driver award for Old Home Week is the Francis McIsaac Memorial Trophy. That goes to the driver accumulating the most points during Old Home Week. 5-3-1 points for a 1-2-3 finish. And a close battle this year. Winning it for the third year in a row, Gary McDonald with 103 points during Old Home Week of this year. Across the track, Barb McIsaac and children Bev, Kim, and Lee donating the Francis McIsaac Memorial Trophy to Gary McDonald. Again, 103 points during Old Home Week. Also at trackside is General Manager of the CDP, Barry McDonald. Joe Smallwood, top percentage driver. Gary McDonald, top point getter for Old Home Week 1987. Jim Stone gets away quickly, as does Baron Bay up on the outside. Fleur de Flame then along the rail as they trot 3 wide up front, battling for a top spot into the first turn. Big Jim Stone outside between horses, then along the rail. Fleur de Flame trots second. Baron Bay parked down third. At the rail fourth is BRD. Cathymer trots a tight fifth as they go to the opening quarter. Big Jim Stone's your early leader up front. Trots this field past the opening quarter. Baron Bay moves up the challenge outside second. Now your new leader as they move on to the 3/8. Baron Bay trotting to the top. Big Jim Stone racing second. Fleur de Flame third. BRD fourth. Up on the outside, here comes Indian Or trotting wide in 5. 31 and 4 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn through the stretch. First time they come. Your leader up front is Baron Bay. Trots away by 3. Big Jim Stone second. BRD moves up on the outside third. Indian Or outside in the middle of the track going 3 wide fourth. Fleur de Flame from 5. Cathymer High Chips having problems at the back. Vanessa Gale trotting to the 5/8 mark. Half in 103 and 1. It's Baron Bay on top. Has it by 2.5. BRD trots second. Indian Or drives up on the outside third. Big Jim Stone to a break fourth as they move down the back stretch. Trotting on by the 3/4 mile mark. It's Baron Bay on top. Has it now by 5 open lengths. Indian Or trots up on the outside. Well back second. BRD now third. 1:35 and 1 by the 3/4. It's Baron Bay now by 6. Indian Or well back second. BRD. They trot for home. It's Baron Bay, your leader up front. Indian Or well back second. Coming on is High Chips, but they'll not catch Baron Bay tonight. Indian Or second. Cathymer comes on for 3. Previous run official winner of race 5, tonight's trot, your number 5 entry, Baron Bay. 6-year-old Trotting Bay horse by Palm Bay from the Dan Diller's Dream, owned by Stephen Gass of Cornwall. Danny Gass in the bike for win number 26 on the season. Good trotting trip, 2 all, 5 and 4 for 5, Baron Bay. Has 1 Fort Augustus Boy, 2 Brigatti Star, 3 Island Fame, 4 Fiji, 5 Admiral Montcalm, 6 Leela's Express, 7 Outside Precision Coil, 1 Trailer 8, that's HF Dusty. Here they come. Pacing 6 wide as they race into the first turn. Your leader off the rail, Fort Augustus Boyd. Driving up quickly outside second is Island Fame. Then along the rail, third, HF Dusty. Precision Coil drives up on the outside, goes 3 wide to join the leaders as they race to the opening quarter. Way up on the outside, Precision Coil pacing to the top. Island Fame now racing second. Fort Augustus Boy at the rail, third at tight, fourth, HF Dusty. Brigatti Star pacing in 5 from 6 Fiji. Admiral Montcalm and Leela's Express trails. Precision Coil, your leader, takes this field to the 3/8 mark as they swing off the top turn. It's Precision Coil on top. Island Fame racing second. Off the top turn they come, racing through the stretch. First time in front of the stand. It's Precision Coil with the lead up front. Racing from 2 is Island Fame. Fort Augustus Boy wide third. Fiji goes 3 wide outside in 4. HF Dusty from 5. Brigatti Star, Admiral Montcalm and Leela's Express trails. They race into the paddock turn second time, going to the 5/8 half mile in 1:02. With the lead up front is Precision Coil. Island Fame second. Fort Augustus Boy moves up on the outside. Third, HF Dusty looks for racing room in 4. Brigatti Star out there in 5. From 6, Admiral Montcalm, Leela's Express. Fiji trails down the backstretch, going by the 3/4 mile mark. It's Precision Coil still on top. Fort Augustus Boy parked out second. Island Fame now shows second up the rail. They are midway around the final turn for home. 1:34 and 2 by the 3/4. It's Precision Coil taking them on home. Here comes Island Fame brushing up on the outside. Precision Coil, Island Fame, HF Dusty on the outside, 3 wide, right down to the wire. It's gonna be HF Dusty to win it second. Island Fame third is Precision Coil. Run official winner of race 6, your number 8 entry, HF Dusty. 6-year-old Pacing Bay gelding by Pinehurst from the Dam Avonadel. On the Paul Doyle of Charlottetown. Von Doyle picks up his second win of the night, number 25 on the season. A mile of 2:06 becomes a new race record for 8 HF Dusty. Express, 2 Dwight's Echo, 3 Radon, 4 Little Inspector, 5 Bit of Flair, 6 Timely Mac, 7 outside is Carol's Chip. Your trailer is 8 Midnight Down. Here they come. pacing Lady Express quickly away to take him out of there. Driving up on the outside is Radon as they race into the first turn. White's Echo goes to a break as they move on by the 8th. It's a Lady Express on top. Radon racing second, Little Inspector third. From 4 is Midnight Down. Carol's Chip looks at it from 5. Timely Mac in 6. Well back and out of contention, White's Echo and Bit of Flair. They race to the opening quarter. Arriving there, your leader up front is a Lady Express, racing a tight second, a Radon. Third is Little Inspector. Midnight Down looks at it from 4. Carol's Chip racing in 5 as they get on to the 3/8 mark. Lady Express took them by the quarter in 32 and 3. Off the top turn they come. Lady Express shows the way up front. Radon racing second, Little Inspector third. Moving up on the outside, here comes a Midnight Down wide in 4. Carol's Chip, Timely Mac. They race past the half-mile mark. A Lady Express on top. Radon up to challenge the leader outside second, Little Inspector racing third. Midnight Down from 4. Timely Mac, Carol's Chip. Well back, White's Echo moving to the 5/8 turn. On top is a Lady Express, half in 106. Radon drives up 2 on the outside. Racing it along the rail third is a Little Inspector down the back stretch. Moving to the 3/4. Lady Express on top by a neck. Radon outside, challenging the leader second. Little Inspector now third. Timely Mac at the rail in 4. Midnight Down. Carol's Chip goes to a break in 6. They are midway around the final turn for home. 1:36 and 2 by the 3/4. A Lady Express. Radon and Midnight Down drives up on the extreme outside. They make the final turn for home. It's a Lady Express on top. Midnight Down way up on the outside. Little Inspector, Timely Mac right down to the wire. It's Lady Express towing it. Little Inspector second. Third is Timely Mac. Official winner of race 7, your number 1 entry, Lady Express. 5-year-old pacing being there by Real Heel from the Namabu River Kate. Only George McGuigan, Gasparol, Paul McDonald picks up his 75th winning drive of the season. It's a new race record, 2:08 and 2 on 1. Lady Express. One Crispy's Crunch on Bert Heyman and Brian McGregor. Earl Smith drives. 2 Utah's Elsie on by Cecil and June Hicken Montague. Von Doyle aboard. 3 Luke's Echo, owned and driven by Warren Gregory, Charlottetown. One Crispy's Crunch, 2 Utah's Elsie, 3 Luke's Echo, 4 Blarney Stone JJ, 5 Miramichi Ruben, 6 Frank Moldo, 7 outside is Rhythm Rocky. Your trailer is 8. I'm still here. Here they come. Pacing Crispy's Crunch quickly away up the rail. Up on the outside, Luke's Echo. Blarney Stone JJ's up 3-1 on the outside. As they move into the first turn, Blarney Stone JJ goes to a break. As they get on by the 8th, Crispy's Crunch on top. I'm still here racing second. Driving up outside, Rhythm Rocky from the back. Was 4th, now 3rd outside second. Takes aim at the leader, Crispy's Crunch. As they move on by the opening quarter, it's Crispy's Crispy's Crunch on top. Parked out, driving out the leader. Second is Rhythm Rocky, I'm Still Here at the rail. Third. Fourth is Luke Sacco, Utes Elsie racing in 5. Miramichi Ruben from 6. Frank Moldo. Back after a break is Blarney Stone JJ. Quarter mile in 31-1. They swing off the 3/8 turn. It's Crispy's Crunch, your leader. Takes this field through the stretch. First time in front of the stand. I'm Still Here racing second. Rhythm Rocky parked down third. Fourth at the rail, Luke Secco. There goes Frank Baldo from the back outside, racing fifth. Utes Elsie from 6. Miramichi Ruben and a Blarney Stone JJ back with the field trails. 102-1 by the half. They race into the paddock turn second time, going by the 5/8 mark. Crispy's Crunch, your leader up front, has it by a length and a half. I'm Still Here racing second. Luke Secco. Frank Baldo driving up on the extreme outside is fourth now, 3 wide third as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Your leader Crispy's Crunch, Luke Secco outside between horses. Frank Baldo's up 3 wide on the outside third. I'm Still Here at the rail in 4. 1:34 by the 3/4. They are 4 wide as they swing for home. Crispy's Crunch, your leader up front. Luke Secco. Frank Baldo up on the outside. I'm Still Here. Crispy's Crunch. Frank Baldo. Luke Secco. I'm Still Here. Right down to the wire. Crispy's Crunch to win it. It's tight for second and third. Racing to number 1 entry, Crispy's Crunch. 3-year-old pacing Chestnut Filly by Osborne's Brett from the Danvia Crispy. On the Bert Hingman of Kensington and Brian McGregor, Lakeside, Nova Scotia. Earl Smith picks up his 13th winning drive of the season. That's a new race record, 2:04 and 4 for 1. Crispy's Crunch. Top of the stretch has one Maple Leaf Brooklyn, 2 Collins Call, 3 Blush of Spring, 4 BJ Eden, 5 Perfect Quality, 6 Jacquelina, 7 outside BJ Emerald. Your trailer is 8 Missy's King. They're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. Pacing Collins Call quickly away. Perfect Quality up on the outside. Blush of Spring between horses as they race into the first turn. Collins Call, your early leader up front. Blush of Spring drives up 2 on the outside of Maple Leaf Brooklyn, a racing third. Parked down in fourth is Missy's King. They move to the opening quarter. Blush of Spring up on the outside is pacing to the top. Collins Call now racing second up on the outside of Missy's King third. Fourth at the rail of Maple Leaf Brooklyn from 5 is BJ Eden, racing from 6 BJ Emerald. Moving up on the outside, Jacquelina and a Perfect Quality trails. Blush of Spring is your leader as they swing off the top turn, 31-1 by the opening quarter. That's Blush of Spring taking this field off the top turn. Up on the outside, challenging the leader second is Missy's King. Collins Call now third, of Maple Leaf Brooklyn in 4. They're now halfway home, and the Blush of Spring's your leader up front. Outside second, of Missy's King. Collins Call third. Jacquelina drives outside in 4. Maple Leaf Brooklyn from 5. BJ Eden, BJ Emerald. Your trailer is Perfect Quality. 1:01 and 4 by the half. Moving on by the 5/8 mark. It's Blush of Spring still with the lead up front. Collins Call racing second outside, of Missy's King drops back third. Jacquelina is going up 3 wide on the outside as they race down the back stretch, going by the 3/4 mile mark. Blush of Spring still your leader up front, has it by 2. Collins Call racing second, of Maple Leaf Brooklyn now third. They are midway around the final turn for home. 1:33 by the 3/4 off the final turn for home. Blush of Spring in full gear for Lucien Fontaine as they pull away now by 5. Now 6 open lengths right down to the wire. Blush of Spring gives Lucien Fontaine his first driving park win ever. Collins calls second. Thankfully, Brooklyn will be through. The wire is your unofficial winner of race 9, your number 3 entry, Blush of Spring. 2-year-old pacing Brown Filly by landslide from the dam Laurel Bloom on the Ian Smith of Montague. Lucien Fontaine coming in from Prince Edward Island from his very busy schedule of harness racing throughout North America. Picks up his first ever driving park win of the season. Good winning trip for the filly. 2-0-3-2 for 3, Blush of Spring. Now at trackside, General Manager of the driving park, Barry McDonald, presenting a beautiful plaque, which is a wood burning of the infield judges stand to Lucien Fontaine. And again, we thank him here in Prince Edward Island and especially here at the driving park for taking time off. For coming to Charlottetown tonight, driving Blush of Spring. He'll also drive Wheeler Hanover in the upcoming race. And from all of us, Lucien, good luck with Rumpus this Sunday in the Prix d'Été in Montreal. McNeill Stake for 2-year-old colts. 6 entries going for a purse of $5,250. They are 1 Island Inverness, 2 Island Old Timer, 3 Beeler Hanover, 4 Knights Key, 6 Big Trade, 7 Outside Breton Mike. Here they come. Pacing Island Old Timer quickly away. Knights Key drives up on the outside. Wheeler Hanover racing on the outside as they drive into the first turn. Island Old Timer has the lead up front. Knights Key is racing second and Wheeler Hanover third. Driving up Big Trade outside fourth. Drives third as they go to the opening quarter. Island Old Timer your leader up front. Knights Key is racing second. Big Trade third. Wheeler Hanover pacing in 4 from 5 Island Inverness. And Breton Mike trails. They race into the far turn first time. Your leader up front is Island Old Timer, second Knights Key. Big Trade drives up on the outside third. Wheeler Hanover racing fourth. Island Inverness. And Breton Mike trails 30 and 1/5 by the opening quarter. Island Old Timer, your leader, takes this field through the stretch first time. Big Trade drives up 2 on the outside. Wheeler Hanover goes wide in 3 Knights Key. Then it's Island Inverness. And Breton Mike trails racing past the half. They go into the paddock turn second time. Island Old Timers your leader up front. Big Trade outside second, half mile in a minute 4/5. The 2-year-olds get on by the 5/8. Island Old Timer on top. Big Trade racing second. Wheeler Hanover's up 3 wide on the outside. Full of pace as they move down the backstretch. Island Old Timer, Wheeler Hanover's up 3 wide outside second. Knights Key now racing third. They go by the 3/4 mile mark. Island Old Timer still on top. Wheeler Hanover takes chase on the outside second. Knights Key now racing third. 1:31 and 4 by the 3/4. Island Old Timer has it by 3/4 of a length. Wheeler Hanover drives up on the outside. Wheeler Hanover, Island Old Timer. It's Island Old Timer still on top. Wheeler Hanover's coming up on the outside. It's gonna be Wheeler Hanover to win it. It's awfully close for second and third. To the wire is your unofficial winner of race number 10, the Don McNeill Memorial Stake Race for 2-year-old colt. Your number 3 entry, Beeler Hanover. 2-year-old Pacing Bay colt by Tyler B. From the Dam Balanca, on the Ian Smith of Montague. Lucian Fontaine picks up back-to-back wins here this evening. That's quite a trip for a half-mile track. 2-year-old 2:02 for 3, Beeler Hanover. Now at trackside, Don McNeil Jr. and Sister Lynn presenting the puller to the winning colt Beeler Hanover. Congratulations to the owner Ian Smith of Montague and the driver Lucian Fontaine. The silver trays being presented by Lynn McNeil, daughter of the late Don McNeil, to the owner Ian Smith of Montague and the driver Lucian Fontaine. Also at trackside, Tracy Smith on behalf of LFJ Productions presenting the color video of the Don McNeil Stake Race to the driver Lucian Fontaine. Beeler Hanover winning the Don McNeil Stake. Again, we thank Ian Smith for taking these horses to the driving park tonight and for Lucian Fontaine for coming to Charlottetown to drive. Beeler Hanover and Lucian Fontaine in 2:02. Union Triennial Convention pace has 1 Shannon Gesture, 2 Trevor's Dandy, 3 Tags Last Word, 4 Dots Dandy, 5 Playboy, 6 Kathy Hoot, 7 Outside Mac Moore Bart, 1 Trailer 8 Terry's Demon. Here they come. Pacing Trevor's Dandy quickly away to tag him out of there. Shannon Gesture down along the rail second. Driving third inside Terry's Demon and Macmore Bird up on the outside, settling in fourth. Fifth is Tags Last Bird. They get on by the 8th and up the back stretch they go. It's Trevor's Dandy on top. Has it clear by 3. Open length Shannon Gesture pacing second. Terry's Demon now third. Looking at it from 4 is a Macmore Bird. Tags Last Bird in 5 from 6 Dots Dandy and 7 Playboy. Your trailer past the opening quarter is Kathy Who. Trevor's Dandy, your leader up front, has it by 2.5. Shannon Gesture racing second. They swing off the top turn. 31 seconds by the opening quarter. It's Trevor's Dandy, your leader, as they swing for the half. Shannon Gesture getting closer second. Terry's Demon third. Mac Moorbird is pacing fourth. From 5 Tags Last Bird to now halfway home. And Trevor's Dandy still your leader up front. Shannon Gesture second. Terry's Demon third. There goes Mac Moorbird up on the outside in 4. Following wide in 5 Tags Last Bird. Dots Dandy from 6. Kathy Hoot and a Playboy trails half-mile paced in 1:02. Down the back stretch going to the 3/4 mile mark. Trevor's Dandy has the lead up front. Shannon Gesture gets closer second. Mac Moorbird outside third. Terry's Demon now fourth. Tags Last Bird swings wide in 5. Racing into the far turn final time. It's Trevor's Dandy. There goes Shannon Gesture moving up on the outside. 1:32 and 4 by the 3/4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Trevor's Dandy, Shannon Gesture full of pace coming up on the outside. It's Shannon Gesture. Trevor's Dandy's coming back on. Mac Moorbird up on the outside. Right down to the wire. Trevor's Dandy doing it. Second, Shannon Gesture. Mac Moorbird will be 3. Bay, 3 Kiowa Almahurst, 4 Little Falcon, 5 Cash Conscious, 6 Riverview Sandy, 7 Outside Isle of Time. Your trailer is 8 Arrow Char Velvet. Here they come. Racing there 4 wide, heads apart up front as they race into the first turn. Jeff Scamp, Kiowa Almahurst up on the outside as they drive into the first turn. Kiowa Almahurst outside, pacing to the top. Jeff Scamper racing second. Out of Time drives up on the outside third. Salome Bay at the rail in 4. Aerochar Velvet is racing in 5. A Little Falcon, they arrive at the opening quarter. Isle of Time up on the outside, going for top spot. And getting a Kiowa Almahurst now racing second as they go to the 3/8. Kiowa Almahurst back to the outside, regains the lead as they swing off the top turn. 31-1 by the opening quarter. Kiowa Almahurst, your leader up front as they swing for the half. Isle of Time now racing second. Jeff Scamp third. Salome Bay fourth. Aerochar Velvet swings wide in 5. Little Falcon in 6th. From 7 past the half, Cash Conscious. And a Riverview Sandy trails to now halfway home. Kiowa Almahurst takes this field into the paddock turn second time. Salome Bay outside second. Out of Time racing it along the rail third. Jeff Scamp fourth. Aerochar Velvet wide in 5. Half mile in 1:03. Moving down the backstretch second time to the 3/4 mile mark. Kiowa Almahurst on top. Salome Bay gives chase outside second. Isle of Time at the rail third. Aerochar Velvet moves up outside in 4. From 5, Jeff Scamp. Little Falcon, a Riverview Sandy, and a Cash Conscious trails. They are midway around the final turn for home. It's Kiowa Almahurst still on top, racing second. Out of Time. Here comes Aerochar Velvet, 3 wide on the outside. 1:33-1 by the 3/4. It's Kiowa Almahurst taking them on home. Here comes Isle of Time up on the outside. Isle of Time is coming on. Isle of Time wins it. Kiowa Almahurst second. It's close for 3. Of tonight's final race, the Heads High Pace, your number 7 entry, Isle of Time. 4-year-old pacing bay mare by Critical Time from the Dam Isle of Blue. On the Rolly Larkin Hunter River, Earl Smith picks up his second win of the night, number 14 on the season. Last half in a minute, 2/5, winning 2:03-2 for 7, Isle of Time. Now at trackside, members of the Heads High Committee here on Prince Edward Island and in Charlottetown, along with Barry McDonald, General Manager of the Driving Park, presenting the Heads High Pace Cooler for the winning horse Isle of Time, the owner Rolly Larkin Hunter River, and driver Earl Smith. Isle of Time winning the Heads High Pace in 2:03-2.